Welcome back, JDM fam. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you guys haven't already. It helps me out a lot. Hope you guys are having a great day. So in this video, we're talking about one of the first mods that you can do to your 10th gen Civic or to an FK8. And that is because this mod is very cheap. It's really easy to install and it makes a big impact on the looks of your car. We're talking about the side markers, whether it's the CTR, the hatchback, the coupe, or the sedan. All of them have a side marker, which is amber. And this mod is actually going to make a big improvement for the looks of the car, as well as it is a very easy, budget-friendly mod you could do to your Honda Civic. This video is about this mod, but it's also an update on the corner lights that I installed on my Civic Type R. As you can see right here, these are the Oxido LED side markers that are blacked out. These are a lot darker than the stock ones, but when they're turned on, I will show you guys in this video them on. They do look really good and they're bright white, so they kind of look JDM, because the JDM side markers are a clear white, whereas these are my stocks. And in the US, probably Canada as well, the side markers are in amber. These do look good, and I didn't mind them on my car, but I did want to upgrade them, and like I said, it's an easy, budget-friendly mod you can do to your Civic Type R or your Honda Civic. So you can see that these are dark. They're really dark. They're actually a great upgrade. They're LED, so they look really good, and they're really bright. So I'm going to turn these on and show you guys what they look like right now. These are the upgraded side markers I have in my Type R. Now, these are LED Oxido side markers. They look great. They are really bright and they are blacked out. I believe they have other options too if you don't like the blacked out look. Now, I will try to link these in the description if you guys want to order some for yourselves, and I definitely would, but make sure to watch to the end of this video before you end up buying them for your Civic, because they do look great, but there is something I don't like about them as well. Like I mentioned, changing up your side markers is a great first mod, or even a later mod if you've done a lot and you do still want to change up the look of your car and you still have the stock side markers. The details really matter in a car build. If you end up changing a lot of little things, it will all add up and make the car stand out even more. So like I said, these Oxido side markers look great. On the driver's side, they look really good. But one thing I did notice is somehow water can get into these. That is one reason why I want to upgrade these and change them back to the incandescents. A few of my LEDs have burnt out over here. I noticed that water and condensation does get in this one somehow. It still looks really good, but you can definitely notice when you're outside, you notice that there's a couple little spots that are missing LEDs. It's not the biggest deal, but it does bother me a little bit. Obviously, I want my 2021 Civic Type R to look great, and that's just a little thing that does bother me a little bit. Also, if I do upgrade my side markers to clear ones, these little bulbs are easy to replace. You just pop it out, pop it back in, no problems, and I mean, it's just one little bulb. The only bad thing about this mod, which isn't even a big deal, is it's a really small space back there, but getting the lens, the side marker lens, replaced and putting in an aftermarket one in here is really easy. It's just plugging the light bulbs back in here, because the wiring harness is a little bit short back there. Everything else is really easy, and overall, this is a really easy job, but I just worry about scratching my paint while reinstalling the stuff. But that is one reason why I probably will be upgrading to a clear lens with the stock incandescents again, is just because a couple of my LEDs burnt out on the other side, and that could actually be my fault, but I believe it's because, and I noticed this when I installed these, I don't think there's a seal around the plug on these, so That is one thing that I don't like about these LED side markers, but they still look great and everything, and I have had them in here for a long time. I think it's probably been about 2 years. So these side markers are actually really good quality, but if you do end up buying them, I would just put an O-ring on there or try to seal them up somehow. And what's funny is if I had the clear lens side markers already, I'd probably be looking at getting some LEDs by now. Also, these side markers aren't just side markers, they are sequential blinkers as well. I believe they turn yellow in between the white, which is really cool. So when you have them on as a side marker, when you're just driving around, they're white, but when you put on your blinker, it can turn yellow and turn into a sequential blinker. Now, these were supposed to be tapped into my blinker in there. I didn't want to cut the wire on my stock harness, and that's why I still have this, and that's why those aren't actually sequential blinkers on my Type R. They're just side markers, because if I ever wanted to go back to stock, I did not want to cut the wiring harness, and I'm glad that I didn't, because I do plan on replacing these for the clear side markers like I mentioned. It really does make a big difference on the side of the car, and these blacked out ones do really look good. I think they look really aggressive. It really depends on what you want your build to look like. Do you want it to look a little bit more aggressive with the blacked out side markers, or do you want it to look JDM with the clear side markers? It's all up to you. And that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys find this video helpful. Also, let me know if you guys are going to be upgrading your side markers on your Honda Civic. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. If you guys want to see more FK8 content, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll see you guys on the next video.